What's up, everybody? This is Mastery and Gamer, and we just got the gameplay trailer for the new upcoming Yoasobi collab, which will be dropping tomorrow, Tuesday, June 30th. And with it, we got a look at all 6 of the new skins that'll be dropping in the collab. Yes, 6. Not only are we getting the Kiriko skin, which had previously been revealed, along with the Hanzo and Genji skins, which were teased and confirmed to be coming, but also there are new skins for Juno, Anran, and Mizuki. Yes, Mizuki is finally getting a good skin, and we're going to talk about all 6 of them here today. So, in the gameplay trailer, we get the reveal of the 6 new skins, with a little cinematic, which is playing the new soundtrack dropped by Yoasobi that ties in with the collab. Obviously, I'm not going to play that music here because I don't want to get copyright struck. But we do get a fun little gameplay teaser trailer animation of them fighting a bunch of Talon members on the Neon Junction map, and with it we get a look at the 6 new skins. Now the trailer jumps pretty quickly between them, so it's hard to sort of focus on a single skin individually, but we can see here that they all 6 have a streetwear aesthetic with that sort of bright, colorful, neon, almost graffiti-like vibe. I don't think graffiti is really the proper term for it though. Definitely streetwear, I think, is the more appropriate term. And basically it just shows off close-ups and, different like action gameplay poses of all 6 of the skins. But we can of course get a closer look at a lot of them by looking at some of the other media posts that were put out by Blizzard, which give us a bit of a more focused close-up look at the skins. So here we have a close-up of Mizuki with his new skin, which I am absolutely excited for. Mizuki has very quickly become one of my favorite heroes in Overwatch since his release in Season 1, and I've been waiting for him to get a good skin, and I think this one may well be one finally worth picking up. Like all the other skins, it does have the sort of colorful neon vibe to it, and most importantly, it keeps on his mask, yes! He's a character who I think definitely looks better with the mask left on, and so I'm so glad to see them include that with part of the design here. Next up, though, we get the Juno skin, again featuring the bright streetwear aesthetic. This skin reminds me a lot of her music festival skin from about a year ago. I think the standout detail is obviously the hat with the kind of goofy looking glasses on it. A good looking skin, but honestly, I feel like it's a sort of redundant with other skins she's gotten in the past. Aesthetically, it doesn't feel that unique from other versions of the hero we've seen in different collabs and skin drops and whatnot, but I still think definitely looks fine. Then we get a look at Hanzo, who again has the streetwear aesthetic, which they all have the streetwear aesthetic. I don't know if it's even worth pointing that out individually, but we just get a better look at him here with his little holographic arrows in his quiver and what looks to be a new emote slash victory pose, I think, from him standing here. I guess it's actually worth noting that Juno and Mizuki also appeared to be standing in unique poses. I don't know if they're going to be getting emotes specifically or if they're victory poses, how that's going to work. Presumably, as is the case with most collabs, there's going to be more than just the skins. There's going to be some other cosmetics in the bundle as well. So we'll have to see once the shop actually updates what those look like. And then we get Genji again in his cool pose, which could very well be another emote or victory pose. He's got his own streetwear vibe. And then we get Anran, who has a pretty nice outfit, I have to say. The hat and headphones look very good on her. A really, really cool looking skin for a hero that is relatively new, but, she's already gotten a decent number of skins in the short time frame that she's actually been here. And then last we get Kiriko, whose skin we've already seen in pretty good detail, so there's not as much new to talk about and show off here. Though again, she does seem to have her own unique sort of victory pose or emote that she's standing in. Again, we'll have to wait and see what that actually ends up looking like once we get to see it in game. And we can also quickly run through some of the concept artwork that was shared as well for the various skins, which just shows off the different characters and their outfits. I gotta say, I quite like the designs of these for the most part overall. Mizuki's, again, is a real standout for me, largely because I've been waiting for him to get a new skin, and I think this one is a fantastic looking one for him to get. Juno, I'll mention, seems to have a sort of like ghost vibe going on. I like the designs of her little drones, which we actually get to see here. Specifically on the left, we can see their little like music notes, they kind of look like, but they have like scary ghost faces on them. I don't know, an interesting decision for her drones there, but I always like when they do something unique and different for the drones specifically. A cool detail of Anran's skin as well that we get to see especially well here in the concept artwork is that the fan looks to be a sort of half-shaped record disc. Like she's just carrying around vinyl and using that to throw at people. I think that is a very clever design choice when it comes to her fans, fitting in with the whole music motif of this collab. We get a look at Genji as well, and a close-up of his sword, which has a very cool neon blade sort of effect. Genji's gotten a lot of skins over the years, and I don't know that this is a particularly unique skin by any means in the grand scheme of things, but I do definitely like the look of it, especially with all the neon detailing, which Hanzo also has a lot of as well. A lot of neon across the board. That's like the overall design element we see being implemented for these skins, and I gotta say, they do all look very good. So yes, there we go. That has been a quick look at the new skins that'll be dropping in the upcoming Yoasobi collab. We will be hopping in-game and looking at them in tomorrow's shop update once they're actually in-game and we can get them for ourselves. I have no idea how much these skins are going to cost yet in-game. I'm a little wary of the price. I know some people have been speculating that maybe these skins are going to be Ultra skins, the new super expensive skin rarity that Blizzard has just introduced with the recent Neon Cafe skins. I don't know if that's going to be the case. I feel like if there are skins that would make for good Ultra skins, these are ones that I could easily see Blizzard doing, but with us having just gotten the very first Ultra skins last week, I don't know if they'd be dropping new Ultra skins immediately afterward. It is possible, but I do not want to sort of set that expectation for them to be Ultra skins because, oh man, 6 Ultra skins added in a collab like this, that would be very, very pricey in the shop if that ends up being the case. So let's hope they're just legendary skins, and that along with being legendary skins, they do still get some unique sound effects, because obviously there's a heavy music theme with these skins as well, so it would make sense for there to be music or at least some special sound effects with these skins that kind of tie into that, but again, we'll have to wait and see. On that note, though, let me know your thoughts on these skins in the comments down below. Are you excited to see that there are indeed 6 new skins, with the extra 3 being for Juno, Anran, and Mizuki? Are any of them skins that you want to be picking up for yourself? Or maybe you're not a fan of the aesthetic, you've already got enough skins for your favorite heroes, and you're going to pass on these. Let me know in the comments down below, and as always, thank you so much for watching. As always, be sure to subscribe, hit up that bell icon, follow me on X, and join my Discord server to hang out and never miss any future Overwatch 2 news streams and other content. This is Master Ian Gamer signing off, and until next time, have a great day.